In the rush of life I lose my way. In endless noise my heart starts to sway. Standing alone on an unseen road, I ask myself, where do I go? Every breath carries a hidden meaning. Every moment has a reason for being. There's one truth I forgot to see. I need connection to truly be free. There's a space I can't feel on my own, a silent flow I've always known. When I surrender and let it in, that's where my life begins again. Stay connected, don't let go to the source you've always known. When your roots go deep inside, that's when you come alive. Stay connected, feel the light guiding you through every night. Don't drift away, just remain. Every answer flows in that chain. I thought I was strong alone, but I was weaker than I had known. When I had nothing left to hold, I found a strength I couldn't control. Not in the things the world can see, but in the truth inside of me. An unseen line that holds me tight, keeps me steady through the fight. Scattered life will fade away, but connected I will stay. Growing deeper, standing tall. In that flow I have it all. Stay connected, don't let go to the truth that helps you grow. When you're grounded deep within, that's where real life begins. Stay connected, feel the truth, it will always carry you. Don't step away, stay alive. There's a path you're meant to find. An unseen hand is leading me to the place I'm meant to be, on a path that won't misguide. I feel clarity inside. I'm not alone, I'm part of more, a living endless flowing core. When I stay, I rise above, filled with strength, filled with love. Stay connected, don't let go to the place where all things flow. The deeper that you choose to stay, the stronger you become each day. Stay connected, feel the power, watch your dreams begin to flower. Don't walk away, just believe. Life is more when you receive. Even a branch can't stand alone, it needs a place where it has grown. And I am no different, I see connection is life inside of me. Stay connected, ooh. Stay connected, ooh. And keep moving forward.
Another day, another race to run, chasing shadows, avoiding the sun. So many voices pulling my mind, but something deeper I'm trying to find. In quiet moments I start to feel there's more to life than what is real. A hidden current, soft but strong, calling me back where I belong. When I slow down, I hear it clear, a steady whisper drawing near. Not loud, not forced, but always true. A path I'm strength is made. I try to build it all alone, a fragile life of sticks and stone. But every time I reached the top, I felt the weight and had to stop. Then I found what I couldn't see, a deeper source inside of me. Now something earned or forced to grow, but something I could choose to know. Disconnected, I fall apart, but aligned I find my heart. In that place, I'm not afraid. Every step is clearly laid. Be rooted deep, don't drift away. There's a truth that guides your way. When you're grounded, you will stand stronger than you ever planned. Be rooted deep, feel the light, even in the darkest night. Stay in place, don't lose your ground. That's where life is truly found. Like branches reaching for the sky, while roots go deeper, growing high. There's a balance I must keep. Rise above, but stay down deep. The higher I go, the more I see. It's not about just chasing dreams. It's where I stand, it's what I trust that turns my hope into something just. Be rooted deep, don't let go. There's a power you can know. When you stay where truth begins, you'll find the strength that lies within. Be rooted deep, feel the rise. Watch your purpose come alive. Don't disconnect, just remain. That's where you break every chain. I'm not lost, I'm on my way, guided more with every day. Not alone, I finally see the source of life is guiding me. Rooted deep and rising endlessly. Ashkar. Another morning, same fast pace, running hard in a crowded space. So many dreams, so little time, trying to turn chaos into rhyme. Yeah, yeah. Every step feels unsure, unclear. Every choice pulled by doubt and fear. But deep inside, beneath it all, there's a quiet voice that softly calls. Not in the noise, not in the race, but in a calm, unshaken place. A hidden stream I start to know, the deeper path beneath the flow. When I breathe and slow it down, I feel something all around. Not seen, not loud, but always near. A steady guide that's crystal clear. Oh, oh, be rooted deep, don't drift away. There's a flow that leads your way. When you're grounded, you will rise. See the world through open eyes. Be rooted deep, feel the sound of something real beneath the ground. Hold on tight, don't let it fade. That's where your strength is made. I try to build on shifting sand with restless heart and shaking hands. I reach for things that couldn't last, still chasing shadows from my past. But every fall became a sign to look beyond what I defined, to find a truth I couldn't see, that something greater carries me. It's not in fame, it's not in gold, not in the stories I've been told, but in a place so still, so true, where I become something new. When I'm disconnected, I lose control. Pieces scatter from my soul, but when aligned, I feel complete, like every part of me can breathe. Be rooted deep, don't drift away. There's a truth that guides your way. When you're grounded, you will stand stronger than
truly found. Stay within the flow. Don't let go, just let it grow. You don't have to run, you're already becoming one. The world keeps spinning fast and loud, lost in the chase, lost in the crowd. But I found peace in letting go of all the things I used to hold. There's a rhythm I can trust, beyond the noise, beyond the dust. It carries me when I feel weak, it lifts me up when hope feels bleak. Even when I can't see the end, there's something there I can depend. The deeper ground beneath my feet, a quiet strength that feels complete. Like branches reaching to the sky, while roots go deeper, growing wide. There's a balance I must find between the heart and restless mind. The higher dreams begin to rise, the deeper truth I realize. It's not about how far I go, but where I stand and what I know. Be rooted deep, don't let go. There's a power you can know. When you stay where truth begins, you'll find the strength that lies within. Be rooted deep, feel the rise. Watch your purpose come alive. Don't disconnect, just remain. That's where you break every chain. Stay grounded, stay aligned. There's a light you're meant to find. Stay steady, don't be afraid. Every step has been prepared. Stay rooted, feel the flow. More than anything you know. Stay present, stay aware. You are held, you're always there. In the silence I can hear every doubt just disappear. In the stillness I can see who I'm truly meant to be. No more running, no more fear. Everything I need is here. Deep within it starts to grow. A steady, endless living flow. Be rooted deep, don't drift away. You are made to find this way. When you're grounded, you will rise. See forever in your eyes. Be rooted deep, feel the truth. It was always guiding you. Stay connected, don't let go. This is where your life will grow. I'm not lost, I'm finally found. Standing on this solid ground. Not alone, I clearly see there's a deeper life in me. Rooted deep, and rising endlessly. Rooted deep.
In a world that never slows down, I keep running in circles round. So many roads, so many signs, still searching for what's truly mine. Every answer feels so far, like chasing light beyond the stars. But in the silence, soft and low, there's something deeper I start to know. Not in the rush, not in the race, but in the calm, unshaken place. A hidden line, a living stream, connecting me beyond my dreams. When I stop and breathe it in, I feel the strength beneath my skin. Not loud, not forced, but always near. A quiet truth that's crystal clear. Remain inside, don't drift away. There's a path that leads your way. When you stay, you come alive. That's the place where you will rise. Remain inside, feel the light, guiding you through every night. Don't disconnect, just believe there is more than what you see. I try to stand up on my own, built my life on things I've known. But every time I reached the height, I felt the emptiness inside. What I needed wasn't far, not in things, not who you are, but in a place I couldn't see. A deeper source inside of me. It holds me when I start to fall. It gives me strength to face it all. A living flow, I can't deny the reason I still choose to try. When I'm cut off, I fade away, but when I stay, I find my way. There's a truth I can't ignore. I'm part of something so much more. Remain inside, don't drift away. There's a truth that leads your way. When you're grounded, you will stand stronger than you ever planned.
always grown. Even when the road feels long, even when it all feels wrong, there's a current pulling me toward a deeper clarity. Not every step is mine to see, but every step is guiding me through the dark into the light, holding on with all my might. When I trust what I can't see, something shifts inside of me. Fear begins to lose its hold, and I'll become both brave and bold. Like branches reaching for the sky, still needing roots to stay alive. There's a balance I must keep, rise above but stay down deep. The further that I choose to go, the more I learn, the more I grow. It's not about the height I gain, but staying through the loss and pain. Remain inside, don't let go. There's a power you can know. When you stay where life begins, you'll find the strength that lies within. Remain inside, feel the rise, watch your purpose come alive. Don't disconnect, just remain. That's where you break every chain. Stay connected, stay aligned. There's a truth you're meant to find. Stay steady, don't you fear. Everything you need is here. Stay rooted, feel the flow. More than anything you know, stay present, stay aware. You are held, you're always there. In the stillness, I can hear all the answers drawing near. In the silence, I can see there's a greater part of me. No more running, no more fear. I can feel it drawing near. Deep inside, it starts to grow. An endless living, guiding flow. Remain inside, don't drift away. You were made to find this way. When you stay, you come alive. This is where your dreams will rise. Feel the truth, it has always carried you. Stay connected, don't let go. This is where your life will grow. Now I see what I couldn't see. There's a deeper life in me. Not alone, I finally know I am part of something whole. Remain and rise forever. Yeah, core. Another sunrise, another try, chasing meaning in the sky. So many roads I could choose, still afraid of what I'll lose. Running fast but standing still, climbing up an endless hill. Every answer slips away at the break of every day. But in a moment, calm and deep, there's a truth I start to keep. Not outside for me to find, but alive within my mind. When I quiet all the noise, beyond the fear, beyond the voice, there's a rhythm I can feel. Something constant, something real. Flow within, don't let it go. There's a strength you need to know. When you stay, you come alive. That's the place where you will rise. Flow within, feel the light, holding you through every night. Don't step away, just remain. There is power in the chain. I build dreams on fragile ground, lost myself in what I found. Every step I took alone led me further from my home. I believed I had control, but I was drifting from the hole, till I felt a deeper line connecting everything inside. Not in things that fade away, not in words we often say, but in something always true, waiting there to carry you. When I'm cut off, I lose my way. Colors slowly turn to gray, but when I stay, I feel complete, like my heart begins to beat. Flow within, don't drift away. There's a truth that leads your way. When you're grounded, you will stand stronger than you ever planned. Flow within, feel the sound of something real beneath the ground. Hold on tight, don't let it fade. That's where your strength is made. Stay in the flow. There's more than you can know. Don't run away. You're closer every day. Stay in the flow. There's more than you can know. Don't run away. You're closer every day. Even when the night is long, even when it all feels wrong, there's a current pulling me toward a deeper clarity. I don't need to see it all, just to trust and hear the call. Step by step I start hard to see. It's been there inside of me. Through the highs and through the lows, there's a place that always holds the steady ground beneath my feet, a quiet strength that feels complete, like a river to the sea. There's a path inside of me, not forced, not rushed, but always true, pulling me to something new. The more I try to hold control, the more I feel I lose my soul. But when I let go and align, I feel a deeper power rise. Flow within, don't let go. There's a power you can know. When you stay where truth begins, you'll find the strength that lies within. Flow within, feel the rise. Watch your purpose come alive. Don't disconnect, just remain. That's where you break every chain. Stay connected, stay aligned. There's a light you're meant to find. Stay steady, don't you fear. Everything you need is here. Stay rooted, feel the flow. More than anything you know. Stay present, stay aware. You are held, you're always there. In the silence I can breathe. Everything I need is here with me. In the stillness I can grow, stronger than I've ever known. No more searching far away, no more drifting day by day. Deep inside it's always been an endless flowing light within. Flow within, don't drift away. You were made to find this way. When you stay, you come alive. This is where your dreams will rise. Flow within, feel the truth. It has always carried you. Stay connected, don't let go. This is where your life will grow. Now I see what I couldn't see. There's a deeper life in me. Not alone, I finally know I am part of something whole. Flow within and rise forever. I was running through the noise again, chasing echoes, chasing trends. Every step felt out of place, like I was lost in time and space. So many roads, but none felt right. Searching hard for clearer sight, till I paused and closed my eyes and felt the truth I can't deny. Not in the rush, not in the race, but in a still and steady place. A quiet flow, a hidden stream, more real than any passing dream. When I slow down, I feel it grow, a deeper strength I've come to know. Not louder force, but always near, a constant voice that calms my fear. Abide within, don't drift away. There's a truth that leads your way. When you stay, you come alive. That's the place where you will rise. Abide within, feel the light holding you through every night. Don't disconnect, just remain. There is power when you stay. I try to stand on my own ground, built my world on what I found. But every time I reached the top, something in me had to stop. The higher I climbed, the more I knew there was something I couldn't do. I couldn't fill the space inside, no matter how hard I tried. Then I felt a deeper line, something constant, something kind. Not outside for me to chase, but alive in every space. When I'm cut off, I lose my way. Everything begins to fade, but when I stay, I feel complete, like my heart begins to beat. Abide within, don't a deeper grand design. Stay, you're not alone. This is where your strength is grown. Even when the road feels long, even when it all feels wrong, there's a current pulling me toward a deeper clarity. I don't need to see it all, just to trust and hear the call. Step by step I start to see it's been there inside of me. Through the highs and through the lows, there's a place that always holds a steady ground beneath my feet. A quiet strength that feels complete, like branches reaching for the sky, still needing roots to stay alive. There's a balance I must keep, rise above or stay down deep. The more I learn, the more I see it's not just who I try to be, it's where I stay. It's what I trust that turns my hope into the just. Abide within, don't let go. There's a power you can know when you stay where life begins. You'll find the strength that lies within. Abide within, feel the rise, watch your purpose come alive. Don't disconnect, just remain. That's where you break every chain. Stay connected, stay aligned. There's a truth you're meant to find. Stay steady, don't you fear. Everything you need is here. Stay rooted, feel the flow. More than anything you know, stay present, stay aware. You are held, you're always there. In the silence I can hear every answer drawing near. In the stillness I can see there's a greater part of me. No more running, no more fear. Everything I need is here. Deep inside it starts to grow, an endless living guiding flow. Abide within, don't drift away. You are made to find this way. When you stay, you come alive. This is where your dreams will rise. Abide within, feel the truth. It has always carried you. Stay connected, don't let go. Ooh, this is where your life will grow. Now I see what I couldn't see. There's a deeper life in me, not alone. I finally know I am part of something whole. Abide within and become forever, yeah. Yeah, car. Abide within and become forever your card. Yeah. Woke up in a world so loud, lost my voice inside the crowd. Everywhere I turn I see people chasing what can't be, running fast but feeling slow, trying hard but not to grow. Something missing deep inside, nowhere left for me to hide. Then I felt it soft and low, a quiet place I used to know. Not out there but deep in me, a hidden truth that sets me free. When I breathe and close my eyes, I can feel it start to rise. Not a force I have to chase, but a calm, unshaken space. Stay in the source, don't drift away. There's a light that leads your way. When you stay, you come alive. That's the place where you will rise. Stay in the source, feel the truth. It has always carried you. Don't disconnect, just remain. There's power when you stay. I try to stand all on my own, built my strength on what I've known. But every time I reached the height, I felt the emptiness inside. I was chasing something far, looking past just who I are. But the answer wasn't new, it was always pulling through. In the silence I could feel something constant, something real. Not a voice, but still it spoke through every breath, through every hope. When I'm cut off, I lose my way. Everything begins to fade, but when I stay, I feel complete, like my heart begins to beat. Stay in the source, don't drift away. There's a path that leads your way. When you're grounded, you will stand stronger than you ever planned. Stay in the source, feel the light holding you through every night. Don't step away, just remain. There is strength within the chain. Stay, don't let it go. There's more than you can know. Stay, you're not alone. This is where your strength is grown. Even when the night is long, even when it all feels wrong, there's a current pulling me toward a deeper clarity. I don't need to see it all, just to trust and hear the call. Step by step, I start to see it's been there inside of me. Through the highs and through the lows, there's a place that always holds a steady ground beneath my feet. A quiet strength that feels complete, like a branch that needs the vine, like a rhythm needs its time. There's a bond I can't deny, the reason I can reach so high. The more I try to stand alone, the more I feel I lose my home. But when I stay, I start to grow in ways I never thought I'd know. Stay in the source, don't let go. There's a power you can know. When you stay where life begins, you'll find the strength that lies within. Stay in the source, feel the rise. Watch your purpose come alive. Don't disconnect, just remain. That's where you break every chain. Stay connected, stay aligned. There's a truth you're meant to find. Stay steady, don't you fear. Everything you need is here. Stay rooted, feel the flow more than anything you know. Stay present, stay aware. You are held, you're always there. In the silence, I can hear every answer drawing near. In the stillness, I can see there's a greater part of me. No more running, no more fear. Everything I need is here. Deep inside, it starts to grow. An endless living, guiding flow. Stay in the source, don't drift away. You were made to find this way. When you stay, you come alive. This is where your dreams will rise. Stay in the source, feel the truth. It has always carried you. Stay connected, don't let go. This is where your life will grow. Now I see what I couldn't see. There's a deeper life in me. Not alone, I finally know I am part of something whole. Stay in the source and rise forever high. Another day I'm on the edge, walking dreams along a ledge. So many choices blurred and wide, nowhere left for truth to hide. I hear the noise, I feel the rush, 1,000 thoughts a silent crush. But deep beneath the restless mind, there's something steady I can find. Not in the race, not in the speed, but in the space where I can breathe. A quiet stream, a deeper tone, a place where I am not alone. When I slow down, I feel it near, a constant rhythm always here. Not something I can force or chase, but something I can choose to face. Hold the line, don't drift away. There's a flow that leads your way. When you stay, you come alive. That's the place where you will rise. Hold the line, feel the light guiding you through every night. Don't disconnect, just remain. There is strength within the chain. I try to build on fragile ground, lost in what I thought I found. Every step I took alone felt like breaking stone on stone. I reached for things that couldn't last, to run in circles in the past. But every fall became a sign to look beyond the surface line. Then I felt a deeper truth, not dependent on my proof. Something constant, something real, more than anything I feel when I'm cut off. I lose my way, everything begins strength is grown. Even when the night feels long, even when it all goes wrong, there's a current pulling me toward a deeper clarity. I don't need to see the end, just to trust and not pretend. Step by step I start to know there's a place I'm meant to go. Through the highs and through the lows, there's a ground that always holds a steady truth beneath my feet. A quiet strength that feels complete, like a branch that needs the tree, like a wave that needs the sea. There's a bond I can't deny, the reason I can reach so high. The more I try to stand alone, the more I feel I lose my home. But when I stay, I start to grow in ways I never thought I'd know. Hold the line, don't let go. There's a power you can know. When you stay where life begins, you'll find the strength that lies within. Hold the line, feel the rise, watch your purpose come alive. Don't disconnect, just remain, that's where you break every chain. Stay connected, stay alive, there's a truth you're meant to find. Stay steady, don't you fear, everything you need is here. Stay rooted, feel the flow more than anything you know. Stay present, stay aware, you are held, you're always there. In the silence, I can hear every answer drawing near. In the stillness, I can see there's a greater part of me. No more running, no more fear. Everything I need is here. Deep inside it starts to grow, an endless living, guiding flow. Hold the line, don't drift away. You were made to find this way. When you stay, you come alive. This is where your dreams will rise. Hold the line, feel the truth, it has always carried you. Stay connected, don't let go. This is where your life will grow. Now I see what I couldn't see. There's a deeper life in me. Not alone, I finally know I am part of something whole. Hold the line and live the flow forever. Hold the line and live the flow forever. I woke up feeling out of place, like I was drifting in empty space. So many paths, so many signs, still couldn't read between the lines. Every step felt unsure, untrue, like I was chasing something new, but losing what I had inside. Nowhere left for me to hide. And in the silence, soft and deep, I found a truth I couldn't keep. It pulled me in and made me see there's more to life inside of me. When I slow down, I feel it near, a steady rhythm always here. Not something loud, not something fast, but something real that's built to last. Stay alive inside, don't drift away. There's a light that leads your way. When you stay, you come alive. That's the place where you will rise. Stay alive inside, feel the truth, it has always carried you. Don't disconnect, just remain. There is power in the chain. I try to build on what I knew, but everything just slipped right through. Every time I stood alone, I felt the weight of being on my own. I reached for things that couldn't stay, watched them slowly fade away, till I learned to look within, where something deeper could begin. Not in the world that comes and goes, but in a place that always flows. A quiet strength I can't deny, the reason I can still rise high. When I'm cut off, I lose my way, everything begins to fade. But when I stay, I feel complete, like my heart begins to beat. Stay alive inside, don't drift away. There's a truth that leads your way. When you're grounded, you will stand stronger than you ever planned. This is where your strength is grown. Even when the night feels long, even when it all goes wrong, there's a current pulling me toward a deeper clarity. I don't need to see it all, just to trust and hear the call. Step by step I start to know there's a place I'm meant to go. Through the highs and through the lows, there's a ground that always holds a steady truth beneath my feet, a quiet strength that feels complete, like a branch that needs the vine, like a rhythm needs its time. There's a bond I can't deny, the reason I can reach so high. The more I try to stand alone, the more I feel I lose my home. But when I stay, I start to grow in ways I never thought I'd know. Stay alive inside, don't let go. There's a power you can know. When you stay where life begins, you'll find the strength that lies within. Stay alive inside, feel the rise. Watch your purpose come alive. Don't disconnect, just remain. That's where you break every chain. Stay connected, stay aligned. There's a truth you're meant to find. Stay steady, don't you fear. Everything you need is here. Stay rooted, feel the flow more than anything you know. Stay present, stay aware. You are held, you're always there. In the silence I can hear every answer drawing near. In the stillness I can see there's a greater part of me. No more running, no more fear. Everything I need is here. Deep inside it starts to grow, an endless living guiding flow. Stay alive inside, don't drift away. You were made to find this way. When you stay, you come alive. This is where your dreams will rise. Stay alive inside, feel the truth. It has always carried you. Stay connected, don't let go. This is where your life will grow. Now I see what I couldn't see. There's a deeper life in me, not alone. I finally know I am part of something whole. Stay alive inside and rise forever high. Stay alive inside and rise forever. Another day begins again, caught between the where and when. So many dreams I try to chase, still feeling lost without a place. Voices pulling left and right, blurring truth and dimming light. Running fast but going nowhere, carry more than I can bear. Then I stop and breathe it in, feel a shift beneath my skin. Not outside but deep within, a quiet place I've always been. When I slow down I feel it clear, a steady presence always near. Not loud, not forced, but always true. A deeper life is pulling through, never detached, don't drift away. There's a truth that leads your way. When you stay, you come alive. That's the place where you will rise. Never detached, feel the light holding you through every night. Don't disconnect, just remain. There is power when you stay. I tried to stand all on my own, built my strength on things I've known. But every time I reached the height, I felt an emptiness inside. I searched for meaning far and wide, but couldn't fill the space inside. Till I learned to turn within, where something real could now begin. Not in the things that fade away, not in the words we often say, but in a flow that always stays, guiding me through all my days. When I'm cut off, I lose my way. Everything begins to fade, but when I stay, I feel complete, like my heart begins to beat. Never detached, don't drift away. There's a flow that leads your way. When you're grounded, you will stand stronger than you ever planned. Never detached, feel the sound of something real beneath the ground. Hold on tight, don't let it go. That's the place where life will grow. Stay, don't break the line. There's a deeper grand design. Stay, you're not alone. This is where your strength is grown. Even when the road feels long, even when it all feels wrong, There's a current pulling me toward a deeper clarity. I don't need to see it all, just to trust and hear the call. Step by step I start to see it's been there inside of me. Through the highs and through the lows, there's a place that always holds a steady ground beneath my feet. A quiet strength that feels complete, like a branch that needs the vine, like a rhythm needs its time. There's a bond I can't deny, the reason I can reach so high. The more I try to stand alone, the more I feel I lose my home. But when I stay, I start to grow in ways I never thought I'd know. Never detached, don't let go. There's a power you can know. When you stay where life begins, you'll find the strength that lies within. Never detached, feel the rise. Watch your purpose come alive. Don't disconnect, just remain. That's where you break every chain. Stay connected, stay aligned. There's a truth you're meant to find. Stay steady, don't you fear. Everything you need is here. Stay rooted, feel the flow. More than anything you know. Stay present, stay aware. You are held, you're always there. In the silence I can hear every answer drawing near. In the stillness I can see there's a greater part of me. No more running, no more fear. Everything I need is here. Deep inside it starts to grow, an endless living guiding flow. Never detached, don't drift away. You were made to find this way. When you stay, you come alive. This is where your dreams will rise. Never detached, feel the truth. It has always carried you. Stay connected, don't let go. This is where your life will grow. Now I see what I couldn't see. There's a deeper life in me. Not alone, I finally know I am part of something whole. Never detached, and remain forever at core. Yeah. Morning light through a restless mind, searching for something I can't define. Running fast but feeling slow, losing touch with what I know. Every road looks just the same, different faces, different names, but deep inside a quiet call says there's something beyond it all. Not in the rush, not in the race, but in a calm, unshaken place. A hidden stream, I start to feel something constant, something real. When I breathe and let it in, I feel a deeper life begin. Not something I have to create, but something I can choose to stay and grow. Don't drift away, there's a This is where your strength is grown. Even when the night feels long, even when it all goes wrong, there's a current pulling me toward a deeper clarity. I don't need to see it all, just to trust and hear the call. Step by step I start to know there's a place I'm meant to go. Through the highs and through the lows, there's a ground that always holds a steady truth beneath my feet. A quiet strength that feels complete, like a branch that needs the tree, like a wave that needs the sea. There's a bond I can't deny, the reason I can reach so high. The more I try to stand alone, the more I feel I lose my home. But when I stay, I start to grow in ways I never thought I'd know. Stay and grow, don't let go. There's a power you can know when you stay where life begins. You'll find the strength that lies within. Stay and grow, feel the rise, watch your purpose come alive. Don't disconnect, just remain. That's where you break every chain. Connected, stay aligned, there's a truth you're meant to find. Stay steady, don't you fear, everything you need is here. Stay rooted, feel the flow more than anything you know. Stay present, stay aware, you are held, you're always there. In the silence, I can hear every answer drawing near. In the stillness, I can see there's a greater part of me. No more running, no more fear, everything I need is here. Deep inside it starts to an endless living guiding flow. Stay and grow, don't drift away. You were made to find this way. When you stay, you come alive. This is where your dreams will arise. Stay and grow, feel the truth, it has always carried you. Stay connected, don't let go. This is where your life will grow. Now I see what I couldn't see. There's a deeper life in me. Not alone, I finally know I am part of something whole. Stay and grow and rise forever. It's got stay and grow. Another dawn, another start, carrying dreams inside my heart. So many roads I try to take, still unsure which path to make. Every step a fragile line between the lost and the divine. Trying hard to stand alone, building life on what I've known. But in a moment still and deep, there's a truth I started keep. Not in the noise, not in the race, but in a calm and shaken place. When I breathe and let it go, I feel something start to grow. Not something I can force or make, but something I can choose to take. Remain in the flow, don't drift away. There's a light that leads your way. When you stay, you come alive. That's the place where you will rise. Remain in the flow, feel the truth, it has always carried you. Don't disconnect, just remain. There is power when you stay. There's a deeper grand design. Stay, you're not alone. This is where your strength is grown. Even when the night feels long, even when it all feels wrong, there's a current pulling me toward a deeper clarity. I don't need to see the end, just to trust and not pretend. Step by step I start to know there's a place I'm meant to go. Through the highs and through the lows, there's a ground that always holds a steady truth beneath my feet. A quiet strength that feels complete, like a river to the sea. There's a path inside of me, not forced, not rushed, but always true, pulling me to something new. The more I try to hold control, the more I feel I lose my soul. But when I stay and let it flow, I feel a deeper power grow. Remain in the flow, don't let go. There's a power you can know. When you stay where life begins, you'll find the strength that lies within. Remain in the flow, feel the rise. Watch your purpose come alive. Don't disconnect, just remain. That's where you break every chain. Stay connected, stay aligned. There's a truth you're meant to find. Stay steady, don't you fear. Everything you need is here. Stay rooted, feel the flow. More than anything you know. Stay present, stay aware. You are held, you're always there. In the silence I can hear every answer drawing near. In the stillness I can see there's a greater part of me. No more running, no more fear. Everything I need is here. Deep inside it starts to grow, an endless living guiding flow. Remain in the flow, don't drift away. You were made to find this way. When you stay, you come alive. This is where your dreams will rise. Remain in the flow, feel the truth. It has always carried you. Stay connected, don't let go. This is where your life will grow. Now I see what I couldn't see. There's a deeper life in me. Not alone, I finally know I am part of something whole. Remain in the flow and rise forever. Make good. Another step into the day, searching for a clearer way. So many signs I try to read, still unsure of what I need. Running through a crowded mind, leaving something real behind. Trying hard to find my place in the never-ending race. But in the quiet something speaks, through the silence that I seek. Not in noise but deep inside, there's a truth I cannot hide. When I breathe and slow it down, I feel peace without a sound. That's something I must chase or prove, but something steady I can choose. Stay in the light, don't drift away. There's a truth that leads your way. When you stay, you come alive. That's the place where you arise. Stay in the light, feel it grow. There's a path you're meant to know. Don't disconnect, just remain. There is power when you stay. I try to build on what I see, but it never grounded me. Every time I stood alone, I felt the weight of being on my own. I reached for things that couldn't last, holding tightly to the past, till I learned to turn within, where a deeper life begins. Not in things that fade away, not in words we often say, but in a place that always stays, guiding me through all my days. When I'm cut off, I lose my way. Everything begins to fade, but when I stay, I feel complete, like my heart begins to beat. Stay in the light, don't drift away. There's a flow that leads your way. When you're grounded, you will stand stronger than you ever planned. Stay in the light, feel the truth. It has always carried you. Don't step away, just remain. There is strength within the the chain. Stay, don't lose the line. There's a deeper grand design. Stay, you're not alone. This is where your strength is grown. Even when the night feels long, even when it all goes wrong, there's a current pulling me toward a deeper clarity. I don't need to see the end, just to trust and not pretend. Step by step I start to know there's a place I'm meant to go. Through the highs and through the lows, there's a ground that always holds a steady truth beneath my feet. A quiet strength that feels complete, like a branch that needs the tree, like a wave that needs the sea. There's a bond I can't deny, the reason I can reach so high. The more I try to stand alone, the more I feel I lose my home. But when I stay, I start to grow in ways I never thought I'd know. Stay in the light, don't let go. There's a power you can know when you stay where life begins. You'll find the strength that lies within. Stay in the light, feel the rise, watch your purpose come alive. Don't disconnect, just remain. That's where you break every chain. Stay connected, stay aligned. There's a truth you're meant to find. Stay steady, don't you fear. Everything you need is here. Stay rooted, feel the flow, more than anything you know. Stay present, stay aware. You are held, you're always there. In the silence, I can hear every answer drawing near. In the stillness, I can see there's a greater part of me. No more running, no more fear. Everything I need is here. Deep inside it starts to grow, an endless living, guiding flow. Stay in the light, don't drift away. You were made to find this way. Oh, when you stay, you come alive. This is where your dreams will rise. Stay in the light, feel the truth, it has always carried you. Stay connected, don't let go. This is where your life will grow. Now I see what I couldn't see. There's a deeper life in me. Not alone, I finally know I am part of something whole. Stay in the light and rise forever with chord. I was searching far and wide for something I could hold inside. Every road I chose to take led me to the same mistake. Running hard but standing still, climbing up an endless hill. Every answer slipped away at the end of every day. Then I found a quieter place, not in time, not in space, but deep within a steady flow. A truth I've always longed to know. When I slow down, I feel it near, a constant presence, always here. Not loud or forced, but always true. A deeper life is pulling through. Connected, always, don't drift away. There's a truth that leads your way. When you stay, you come alive. That's the place where you will rise. Connected, always feel the light, holding you through every night. Don't disconnect, just remain. There is power when you stay. I try to stand on my own ground, built my life on what I found. But every time I reached the height, I felt the emptiness inside. I was chasing what won't last, holding tightly to the past, till I learned to turn within, where something real could now begin. Not in things that fade away, not in words we often say, but in a current strong and true, always there to carry you. When I'm cut off, I lose my way. Everything life feels long, even when it all goes wrong. There's a current pulling me toward a deeper clarity. I don't need to see the end, just to trust and not pretend. Step by step I start to know there's a place I'm meant to go. Through the highs and through the lows, there's a ground that always holds a steady truth. Beneath my feet, a quiet strength that feels complete, like a branch that needs the tree, like a wave that needs the sea. There's a bond I can't deny, the reason I can reach so high. The more I try to stand alone, the more I feel I lose my home. But when I stay, I start to grow in ways I never thought I'd know. Connected, always don't let go. There's a power you can't know. When you stay where life begins, you'll find the strength that lies within. Connected, always feel the rise. Watch your purpose come alive. Don't disconnect, just remain. That's where you break every chain. Stay connected, stay aligned. There's a truth you're meant to find. Stay steady, don't you fear. Everything you need is here. Stay rooted, feel the flow. More than anything you know. Stay present, stay aware. You are held, you're always there. In the silence I can hear every answer drawing near. In the stillness I can see there's a greater part of me. No more running, no more fear. Everything I need is here. Deep inside it starts to grow, an endless living guiding flow. Connected, always don't drift away. You were made to find this way. When you stay, you come alive. This is where your dreams will rise. Connected, always feel the truth. It has always carried you. Stay connected, don't let go. This is where your life will grow. Now I see what I couldn't see. There's a deeper life in me. Not alone, I finally know I am part of something whole. Connected always and grow forever. Igor. Another day, another climb, chasing meaning through space and time. So many dreams I try to hold, still feeling empty in my soul. Running fast but losing ground, in the noise I start to drown. Every answer fades away at the end of every day. Then I pause, I breathe it in, feel a shift beneath my skin. Not outside for me to find, but something living deep inside. When I slow down, I feel it clear. A steady presence always near. Not loud, not forced, but always true. A deeper life is breaking through. Never let go, don't drift away. There's a truth that leads your way. When you stay, you come alive. That's the place where you will rise. Never let go, feel the light holding you through every night. Don't disconnect, just remain. There is power when you stay. I try to stand all on my own, built my world on what I've known. But every time I reached the height, I felt the emptiness inside. I was chasing what won't last, holding tightly to the past, till I learned to turn within, where something real can now begin. Not in things that fade away, not in words we often say, but in a current deep and true, always there to carry you. When I'm cut off, I lose my way. Everything begins to fade, but when I stay, I feel complete, like my heart begins to beat. Never let go, don't drift away. There's a flow that leads your way. When you're grounded, you will stand stronger than you ever planned. when the night feels long, even when it all feels wrong, there's a current pulling me toward a deeper clarity. I don't need to see it all, just to trust and hear the call. Step by step I start to know there's a place I'm meant to go. Through the highs and through the lows, there's a ground that always holds a steady truth beneath my feet. A quiet strength that feels complete, like a branch that needs the tree, like a wave that needs the sea. There's a bond that can't deny the reason I can reach so high. The more I try to stand alone, the more I feel I lose my home. But when I stay, I start to grow in ways I never thought I'd know. Never let go, don't let go. There's a power you can know. When you stay where life begins, you'll find the strength that lies within. Never let go, feel the rise, watch your purpose come alive. Don't disconnect, just remain. That's where you break every chain. Stay connected, stay aligned, there's a truth you're meant to find. Stay steady, don't you fear, everything you need is here. Stay rooted, feel the flow, more than anything you know. Stay present, stay aware, you are held, you're always there. In the silence I can hear every answer drawing near. In the stillness I can see there's a greater part of me. No more running, no more fear, everything I need is here. Deep inside it starts to grow, an endless living guiding flow. Never let go, don't drift away, you were made to find this way. When you stay, you come alive. This is where your dreams will rise. Never let go, feel the truth, it has always carried you. Stay connected, don't let go. This is where your life will grow. Now I see what I couldn't see. There's a deeper life in me. Not alone, I finally know I am part of something whole. Never let go. And live forever. Yep, card. On the road where everyone agrees, there's a restless voice inside of me. Shiny words try to lead me on, but I feel something quietly wrong. Even if it takes more time, even if I walk the harder line, step by step I'm growing strong. Every step is where I belong. In a world that shakes my ground, I won't let my heart back down. Holding on to a spark of light, I'll keep moving through the night. It's okay if I can see, I will trust what's guiding me. There's a strength I can't deny, leading me beyond the light. If I fall, I rise again, walk the truth until the end. Hidden answers always start from an honest, fearless heart. Some chase speed, some chase the prize, some just follow blinded eyes. But I've learned along the way, meaning lives in every day. It's okay to pause and breathe, turn around if I need. Every moment, every scar shapes the person that we are. Even if no one can see, even if it's just me, what matters most is deep inside, the voice I choose to trust and guide. Though the road may seem unclear, something tells me not to fear. can see. I will trust what's guiding me. There's a quiet, steady flame calling out my hidden name. In the world that pulls apart, I will follow truth and heart. Through the dark I'll find my way, step by step, day by day. In every choice, in every step, there's a path I won't forget. Through unseen help I rise above, walking forward, built on love. A quiet road, a steady light, leading me beyond the night. Yeah. I've seen the roads that glitter bright, covered in promises, shining light. But underneath there's something thin, a fragile truth that won't hold within. So I slow down, I breathe again, step away from the crowded trend. In the silence I start to hear a voice that's been there through every year. Even when I feel unsure, even when the cure's obscure, there's a steady hand I can't deny, lifting me when hope runs dry. When confusion fills the air and no one seems to really care, I hold on to what is real, to what I know, to what I feel. I don't need to see it all. I will rise when I fall. There's a strength that leads me on, even when the light is gone. Through the noise I find the sound of a truth that's always been around. Not in crowds, not in fame, but in a quiet, steady flame. Some will run to win the race, some will hide behind a face, some will build their dreams on sand, hoping someone understands. But I've learned in broken days, there's a deeper, stronger way. Not the fastest, not the loud, but the path that stands unbowed. Every step that feels too slow, every tear I didn't show, built a strength I didn't know, prepared me more than I could grow. So I walk though I can't see, trusting what's inside of me. Even when the night feels long, something tells me I belong. When the pressure pulls me down, when I almost start to drown, there's a breath that lifts me high, like a whisper in the sky. I don't need to see it all. I will rise when I fall. There's a force that pulls me through when I don't know what to do. Through the dark I feel the way, even when I go astray. There's a light that softly stays, guiding me through endless days. What if the answer isn't loud? What if it's not in the crowd? What if truth is something deep, something only hearts can keep? What if every twist and turn is a place for me to learn? Not a loss, not a fall, but a hidden rise through it all. I remember nights alone, feeling lost, unknown, undone. But those nights became the fire that reshaped my true desire. Now I see through clear eyes, not the surface but the wise. There's a reason I still stand, even when I didn't plan. I don't need to see it all. There's a meaning in the call. Every step, both weak and strong, has been leading me along. Even pain can shape the way, even dark can bring the day. There's a truth that never bends, through beginnings and through ends. If I fall 1,000 times, I will rise beyond the lines. Not by power, not by might, but by choosing what is right. In the stillness I discover there's a strength like no other. Not in rushing, not in fear, but in knowing something's near. Unseen help, a quiet guide, walking always by my side. Not demanding, never loud, but it lifts me from the crowd. I don't need to see it all. I will answer to the call. Through the storm I'll stand my ground, in the truth that I have found. Every doubt, every scar has revealed just who we are. Not defeated, not alone, stronger than we've ever known. So when the night returns again, and the road feels lost in pain, I will trust the path unseen, and the strength that grows within. Step by step I'll make it through, with a heart that stays true. In the silence I will find the guiding light within my mind. I've seen the roads that glitter bright, covered in promises, shining light. But underneath there's something thin, a fragile truth that won't hold within. So I slow down, I breathe again, step away from the crowded trend. In the silence I start to hear a voice that's been there through every year. Even when I feel unsure, even when the cure's obscure. Note 3. When everything is loud and rushing past, and every moment feels too fast, there's a question rising deep inside. Is this the truth or just the tide? So many voices pulling me, telling me who I should be, but in the chaos I can feel a quieter way, something real.
I've walked through days I couldn't see, where doubt kept chasing after me, where every choice felt like a war, and I wasn't sure what for.
The easy road was always near, filled with comfort, free of fear. But something wouldn't let me stay, it pulled my heart a different way.
I couldn't explain it then,
why I turned away again from what looked right in every way, but felt so empty in the end. There were nights I almost fell, caught stars that shine and glow, but leave you hollow down below.
I questioned every step I made, every risk, every delay, wondering if I was wrong for choosing slow instead of strong.
But deep within, a steady flame kept calling out my name, not in words, not in sound, but something I could feel profound.
I started walking step by step,
with nothing certain, nothing set,
no clear map to guide my way,
just a feeling I couldn't betray.
and though the road was hard and long,
it slowly made my spirit strong. Every tear I couldn't hide
turned into a strength inside.
Some will laugh and some will doubt, some will try to pull you out from the path you're meant to take, just because it starts to shake. But they don't feel what you feel, they don't know what's truly real. There's a reason deep inside why you chose a different side. So don't rush just to belong, don't trade truth to go along. What is right is often slow, but it's the only way to grow.
I remember standing still
On the edge of fear and will,
every option laid ahead,
every possible path I could tread.
one was easy, safe and wide,
One was narrow, undefined.
and though I feared what I might lose, I knew which one I had to choose.
Not because it promised gain, not because it avoided pain, but because it felt so true. Even without a perfect view, there's a strength in choosing right. Even when you lose the fight, there's a power in staying true. When the world turns against you, it's not about the fastest win or proving something just to them. It's about the soul you keep and the promises you don't break deep.
What if the struggle is the key?
Who you're really meant to be
What if every fall you
is
face?
shaping you with hidden grace,
What if the unseen guiding hand
is leading you to where you stand,
stronger, wiser than before,
ready for something even more? So when the road is hard to see and doubt becomes your company, remember what you felt that day when truth first showed you the way. It wasn't loud, it wasn't bright, it didn't need to win a fight. It simply stood so calm, so clear, calling you to persevere. Even now it's cold and still, beyond the noise, beyond the will, beyond the fear of standing alone, beyond the need to be well known. There's a path that won't betray, no matter what the world may say. And though it asks for everything, it gives you something everlasting.
So walk it even if it's slow,
Even if no one will know,
even if the night is long,
and you don't feel very strong, because the truth will always stand like a rock, like solid land. And those who follow what is right will find their way beyond the night. In the end, when all is gone,
when the race is said and done,
it won't be speed that defines your name,
or how you played the fleeting game.
it will be the path you chose when no one saw, when no one knows. It will be the truth you kept and every promise that you never left. So take the step, don't be afraid, even if the price is paid. There's a strength you can't yet see, waiting in your honesty. And one day you'll finally know why you had to walk it slow, because the road that once seemed far was shaping exactly who you are. Yeah.
No for. There was a moment I almost turned back to the place where the bridges burned, where everything felt safe and known. But something said, you've outgrown. The road ahead was dark and wide, no map, no proof, no place to hide. Just a quiet pull I couldn't fight, leading me deeper into the night. I try to follow the louder way, the shining path that people say leads to success, to faster gain. But every step just felt like strain, a crowded road with borrowed dreams, perfect faces, curated scenes. But underneath the polished glow, I felt a truth I couldn't show. So I stepped back, I let it go, even when I moved too slow, even when it made
something deep and intense.
Yeah, there were days I felt alone, like I was building on my own. No applause, no guiding hand, just silent steps across unknown land. And in that silence something grew, a strength I never really knew. Not from winning, not from speed, but from choosing what I need. I learned that not all doors are right,
Even if they shine so bright.
not every chance is meant for me, not every path will set me free. Sometimes no is where you rise, sometimes truth wears no disguise. Sometimes walking far away is the bravest choice you'll make. There were voices in my head, filling me with doubt and dread. Turn around, you've gone too far, you won't make it where you are. But deeper still, beneath the fear was something steady, always near. Not demanding, never loud, but stronger than the biggest crowd. So I held on, though I shook. Every risk, every step I took was shaping something I can't explain. A quiet power born from pain. I remember nights so still, fighting battles of the will, where giving up felt easier than holding on through every blur. But every time I chose to stay, through the dark, through the gray, I felt a shift, a subtle change, like something breaking out of chain. What if the path you're scared to take is the one that makes you wake? What if the struggle you resist is the one you shouldn't miss? What if the silence you avoid is where your truth can be employed? Not in noise, not in race, but in a slow and steady pace. I've seen people lose their way, chasing dreams that fade to gray, trading truth for empty gain, smiling through a hidden pain. And I knew I couldn't live with a heart that had to give up the part that felt so real, just to fit what others feel. So I chose the harder line, not for glory, not for shine, but because it felt so clear, even through the doubt and fear. There's a fire that doesn't fade, even when you're not displayed, even when the world looks past, even when you're built to last. It lives in choices no one sees, in quiet acts and honesty. And every time you stood your ground when no reward could be found, and slowly something starts to change. What once felt lost now feels arranged. What once was fear becomes a guide. What once was weak now stands with pride. You start to see with different eyes, through the truth beyond disguise, that every step you almost quit was shaping you piece by bit. So if you're standing at that place where fear and courage interlace, where every option feels unsure and nothing feels completely pure, listen close, not to the noise, not to pressure, not to voice, but to that feeling deep inside that never leaves, that doesn't hide. It won't shout, it won't demand, it won't force you to understand, but it will stay and it will wait until you choose to walk in faith. And when you do, though slow it seems, though nothing's bursting at the seams, you'll feel a peace you can't explain, a quiet strength within the pain. Because the road that's truly right doesn't always come with light. It builds you first, it shapes your core before it opens any door. And when that door begins to rise, you'll see it through different eyes, not as luck, not as chance, but as the result of your stance. So take the step, though it's unclear, though it's filled with doubt and fear, though no one claps, no one sees, and nothing comes with guarantees. Because the path that stands the test is the one that asks your best, not your speed, not your fame, but your truth without a name. And one day when you look behind at every place you left confined, you'll understand why it was so you had to walk this path alone. Not to break, but to become, not to lose, but to overcome. Not to wander endlessly, but to find who you're meant to be. What? There was a time I couldn't tell if I was rising or I fell. Every step felt out of place, like I was running without a race. The world kept spinning loud and fast, holding tight to what won't last. And in between the noise and speed, I lost the sense of what I need.
I try to follow what they said, stay ahead, don't fall behind instead. But every road I didn't choose started showing what I'd lose. Not in things that fade away, but in truth I couldn't betray, in quiet thoughts I couldn't shake, in choices only I could make. So I stopped and stood alone on unfamiliar stepping stones. No applause to guide my way, just a feeling I must obey.
There's a space between the lines, where the deeper meaning shines. Not in what the world displays, but in unseen, enduring ways.
And in that space I felt a shift, like something fragile turned to gift. Not because the path was clear, but because I stayed sincere.
I began to understand, not everything is in my hands, but what I choose and who I am is where my true direction stands.
Even when the road is long, even when it feels all wrong, there's a quiet constant thread pulling me where I'm meant to head.
Some will chase what disappears,
Trading peace for empty cheers,
some will build on shifting sand.
never questioning where they stand.
But I've seen what that becomes, a hollow beat, a silent drum, a life that looks complete outside but breaks apart deep down inside.
So I turn another way,
even if it means delay,
even if I walk alone
on a path that's still unknown.
There were nights I almost gave everything I tried to save, all the hope, all the fight, fading slowly in the night.
But something deeper wouldn't fade, through every doubt, through every shade, a steady pulse, a silent guide that never once stepped aside.
It didn't promise easy wins or freedom from the storms within. It didn't say I wouldn't fall,
It just said,
keep walking through it all.
and so I did, the weak at times,
Through the questions, through the climb,
through the moments I couldn't see
what this road would make of me.
What if strength is built in strain?
What if clarity needs pain?
What if every broken piece
is shaping something meant for peace? What if losing what you knew is the only way to view a wider truth, a deeper light, hidden far beyond your sight?
I started seeing things unfold,
Not in silver, not in gold,
but in moments small and true,
in the way I chose to move,
in the times I didn't bend,
just to follow, just to blend,
in the quiet strength I kept,
through every promise I still held.
and slowly, without a sound,
I felt my feet touch solid ground,
not because the storm had passed,
but because my roots held fast.
I wasn't searching like before
For something outside, something more.
I found it in the way I stand, in what I build with my own hands.
So if you're lost between the lines, and nothing clearly seems defined, if every answer feels too far, and you don't know just where you are, don't rush to fill the empty space. Don't chase another borrowed place. There's meaning in the waiting too. There's growth in what you're going through.
Listen close, beyond the sound, beyond what's lost and what is found.
There's a rhythm you can trust, even when it gathers dust.
It won't fade, it won't pretend, it will stay until the end. Through every rise, through every fall, it's
Been there through it all.
and when you feel like giving in,
Like you don't have strength within,
remember every step you've made.
even through the darkest shade.
You are stronger than you see.
More than what you used to be.
Every scar
Every fight
has been
shaping your true light.
So take your time, don't be afraid, even if the path won't wait, even if the world wasn't loss or delay,
but the only possible way to become, to rise, to stand, to finally understand
that everything you walked alone
was leading you back to your home. Yeah. There's a place between the noise and breath, where silence feels like life or death, where every choice cuts deep and wide, and nowhere's left for you to hide. The world keeps shouting, pick a side, win it all or step aside, but something deeper won't agree. It asks for truth, not victory.
I walked through days I couldn't name, where nothing felt the same, where every mirror showed a face still searching for its rightful place. I tried to hold what slipped away, tried to force what wouldn't stay, but every time I clenched too tight, I lost more ground, I lost the light.
So I released what I controlled, let go of what I thought I'd hold, and in that fall so unexplained, I found a strength I never gained.
There's a break-in before the build, a space where everything is stilled, where who you were begins to fade, to make room for what's being made. It's not a loss, it's not the end, it's where the real and false won't blend. A line is drawn you cannot fake, a choice only you can make.
I started listening without sound to something real, something unbound, not shaped by fear, not bent by crowd, not needing proof, not seeking loud. And though it led through shadowed ground, there was a peace I somehow found, not in knowing where I'd be, but in knowing what guides me.
Some will trade their inner voice for safety, comfort, easy choice. Some will follow what is known, afraid to stand, afraid alone. But there's a cost they cannot see in losing quiet clarity, in drifting far from what is true, just to be someone they view.
I've stood at edges close to breaking, felt the weight of every taking, every doubt, every fear, every whisper drawing near, telling me to turn around, to stay within familiar ground. But deeper still, a steady flame kept calling me beyond the same.
It didn't promise ease or rest, it didn't say I'd be the best. It only showed a simple way to live with truth, day by day. And so I chose again, through loss, through fire, through the end, to walk a road I couldn't prove, but somehow knew I had to move. What if becoming feels like
Loss,
what if strength is
shaped by cause?
What if the road that feels unclear is the one that brought you here?
What if every piece undone is part of something just begun?
Not a failure, not a fall,
but the answer through it all.
I began to see the change, not in ways that felt so strange, but in the calm I couldn't fake, in the choices I would make when no one watched, when no one knew, and it was only me and truth. In those moments, small but real, I learned what I should never yield.
and slowly something took its place, a grounded heart, a steady pace, not rushing now, not pulled apart, but anchored deep within my heart. I didn't need the loud So if you're caught in between, where nothing's clear, where you've been seen as lost, unsure, or far behind, while you are searching deep inside, don't rush to fill what's meant to grow. Don't chase a path you barely know. There's purpose in the unseen space. There's strength in moving at your pace.
Listen closely past the fear,
Past the voices drawing near.
there's something steady, something true,
That's always been inside of you. It won't shout, it won't demand, but it will help you understand that even in your weakest state,
you're still aligned with something great.
and when the night feels far too long and everything feels deeply wrong, remember every step you've made, even those you wish would fade.
They were shaping who you are,
Guiding you through near and far,
not by force, not by might,
but by choosing what is right.
so take the step, though undefined.
Though it may stretch your heart and mind, though nothing guarantees the end, and no one's there to comprehend, because the path that calls you true is not outside, it's built in you.
Layer by layer, breath by breath,
Beyond the fear, beyond the death,
and one day standing where you are,
you'll see how every hidden scar
was not a break, but something more, a silent opening door to a life that's real and deep,
to a truth you chose to keep. And all the roads you walked alone
we're leading you
to what you've grown.
There's a line you cannot see between who you are and who you'll be. It doesn't shout, it doesn't show, but deep inside you always know. When every road looks just the same and every voice is chasing fame, there's something quiet standing still, calling you beyond your will. I've stood in places lost and wide, with nothing left to hold inside, where every answer felt too far, and I forgot just who we are.
I tried to follow what was near, what felt like safety, free from fear, but every step that wasn't true only pulled me far from you.
Not from a person, not from a place, but from a truth I couldn't replace. A steady sense I used to feel that something deeper
Must be real.
There were moments I gave in,
Let the outside voices win,
turned away from what I knew,
just to do what others do.
and for a while it felt okay,
Like I had found an easier way,
but underneath I felt the
a
cost.
quiet part of me was lost,
So I returned, though full of doubt,
questions I couldn't sort out.
no clear sign, no guiding light,
Just a will to choose what's right.
and step by step through unseen
I
ground.
felt that missing part be found.
Not in noise, not in speed, but in meeting my true needs.
Some will never turn around,
Lost in what they think they found,
building lives that look so strong,
but something deep inside is wrong.
I don't judge, I understand how easy it is to follow plans that promise peace but take your core.
And leave you empty at the door. I remember standing still,
Caught between two kinds of will,
one that pulls to comfort ease,
one that asks for honesty,
and though the second felt so hard,
like walking through a field unguarded.
I knew that's where I had to go.
Even if it moved me slow,
There's a courage rarely seen,
in choosing what has always been,
not the trend, not what's
but
allowed.
what stands quiet in the crowd.
It won't reward you right
It
away,
won't remove the weight you carry,
but it will build a strength so deep
that nothing else could ever keep.
What if truth is something lived?
Not something taken, not just given.
What if every choice you make
Is shaping what you won't forsake.
What if the pain you try to hide thread. Through every place my feet have tread, through every fall, through every ride, there was a pattern in disguise. Not controlled, not clearly planned,
but guided by an unseen hand.
not forcing me, not taking lead,
but present in my every need.
And slowly I became aware
of something always being there.
In every pause, in every breath,
in every space that once felt dead.
It didn't speak but I could feel
a presence steady, calm and real.
Not outside, not far away, but closer than the light of day.
So if you're standing at that edge, ooh, where every doubt becomes a wedge, ooh, where fear and truth begin to fight, ooh,
and nothing seems completely right,
don't run from what you feel inside. Don't let the deeper voice subside.
It may be soft, it may be slow, but it's the one
that truly knows.
You won't find it in the race,
or in some perfect polished place.
It lives within the quiet ground,
where honest hearts are always found.
And though it asks you to be still,
to face your fear, to test your will,
it gives you something far more strong,
a place where you will still belong.
Because the world will always change,
ooh,
and people's paths may rearrange,
ooh,
but what is true will always stay,
ooh,
even when you walk away. It waits for you, it calls you back,
through every loss, through every lack,
not to judge,
not to blame,
but to restore what once became. So take the step though none may see,
though it may cost you everything,
though the night feels cold and long, and you don't feel that you are strong.
Because the world will always change,
and people's paths may rearrange,
but what is true will always stay, even when you walk away.
It waits for you, it calls you back, through every loss,
through every lack,
not to judge,
not to blame,
but to restore what once became.
So take the step though none may see,
though it may cost you everything,
though the night feels cold and long, and you don't feel that you are strong.
Because the strength you're searching for
is not in reaching something more,
it's in returning deep within,
to where the truth has always been.
And one day when you finally stand,
with steady heart and open hand,
you'll see the road you feared the most,
where you grew the deepest roots,
not by chance, not by design,
but by a truth you chose as mine.
And every step you walked alone
was leading you back to your own, yeah.
There comes a point you cannot stay in the place you've always known, where comfort starts to fade away and silence feels like home. The noise you used to follow close begins to lose its sound, and something deeper, barely heard, starts turning you around. I didn't plan to walk this far, didn't mean to drift apart from everything that felt so sure, from everything I called my start. But step by step, without a map, through questions I couldn't solve, I found myself in places new, where I was forced to evolve. I lost the rhythm I once knew, the pace that felt so right, and in that loss I faced a truth I'd always tried to fight. Not every path that feels secure is meant for you to keep. Not every promise shining bright is something yours to read. There are roads that ask for more than what the eye itself in quiet shifts. In time, in unseen grace, it meets you in the letting go. In moments stripped and bare, when all you have is honesty, and something still is there. I've stood where everything was gone, where nothing felt the same, where all the things I leaned upon could no longer hold my name. And in that place of empty ground, where fear was standing tall, I felt a whisper, soft but sure, that I could walk through all. It didn't promise ease or light, or take away the strain, but it stayed close in every step, through loss, through doubt, through pain. And slowly I began to see, not with my eyes, but more, that what I thought was breaking me was opening a door. What if the fall you fear the most is where you learn to stand? What if the ground beneath you shifts to place you where you land? What if the silence you avoid is where your answers live? Not in the rush, not in the noise, but in what you won't give. There's a strength in standing still when everything says run. There's a power in choosing truth when it costs you what you've won. Not everything that leaves is lost, not everything that stays is right. Sometimes the dark you walk through now is leading you to light. I began to walk with less control, less need to know. And in that space I found a peace that I had missed before. Not because the path was clear or everything aligned, but because I learned to trust what was deeper than my mind. And day by day, through unseen change, through choices small but real, I felt a steady ground return beneath the way I feel. Not built on what could fade away or what the world defines, but on a truth I couldn't shake, no matter how we tried. So if you're standing where I stood, between the known and new, where everything feels undefined and nothing feels like you, don't rush to find a way out fast. Don't fill the space with noise. There's meaning in the waiting too. There's wisdom in that choice, because the path that shapes you most is not the one that's shown. It's built in moments no one sees. When you're standing all alone, when you choose what's right inside, without a voice to guide, when all you have is what you feel and nowhere left to hide. That's where something real begins, beyond the fear and doubt, beyond the need to be approved or figure it all out. It grows in quiet, steady ways. It forms beneath the surface, and though it takes what feels like time, it builds a deeper purpose. So take the step, though it feels late, though you're unsure, afraid, though everything you thought was firm now slowly starts to fade, because what's real every uncertain place. No nine. There's a moment when the ground gives way, when everything you knew won't stay, when every plan begins to break and you don't know which step to take. The voices fade, the noise is gone, the place you stood is overrun, and in that space so undefined, you're left alone with your own mind. I try to hold what slipped from me, try to keep what couldn't be, grasping at what used to stand like water running through my hands. The more I fought to make it last, the faster everything just passed. And in the end I had to face that I was never meant to chase. Not every loss is meant to hurt, not every fall throws you in dirt. Sometimes the breaking clears the way for something real that's here to stay. So I stood still, though filled with fear, with nothing left but what was here. No clear answer, no design, just fragments I could not align. And in that pause, so raw, so deep, I felt a shift I couldn't keep. Not in control, not in command, but guided by an unseen hand. It didn't tell me where to go or show me things I need to know. It simply stayed so calm, so near, a quiet presence through the fear. And slowly I began to trust, not in outcomes, not in must, but in the way each step would form, even in the middle of the storm. Some will run when things collapse, try to fill the sudden gaps with anything that feels like ground, just to not feel lost, unbound. But I have learned to let it be, to sit within uncertainty, to face the unknown without disguise, and see beyond familiar lies. There were nights I questioned all, every rise and every fall, every turn I chose to make, every risk I chose to take, wondering if I lost my way or drifted far too far astray. But deeper still beneath the doubt was something I could not push out. It didn't shout, it didn't fight, it didn't force me into light. It simply waited patient still, beyond my fear, beyond my will. And in that waiting I could see it wasn't leading over me, but walking with me step by step through every loss I hadn't left. What if the moment you break apart is where you find your truest heart? What if the ground you think you've lost was never meant to bear your cost? What if the silence you resist is where your deeper truth exists? Not in answers, not in speed, but in becoming who you need. I began to walk again, not with certainty, not with plan, but with the sense I couldn't deny, that something real was standing by. Not ahead, not far away, but present in each fragile day, in every breath, in every choice, in every time I found my voice. And slowly what once felt like loss turned into a different cross. Not a burden I must bear, but a path that led me there, to a place I could stand true, without pretending, without view of what the world might say or see, but grounded in authenticity. So if you're standing where I've been, between the end and where to begin, where everything feels torn apart and fear is pressing on your heart, don't rush to build what fell too fast, don't try to force what couldn't last. There's something forming in the space you cannot see, you cannot chase, because the deepest strength you grow is never something you will show. It's built in moments stripped and bare, when no one else is even there, when all you have is what is true, and every false thing falls from you. That's where the foundation starts, in the quiet rebuilding of your heart. And when the light begins to rise, not as a shock but slow and wise, you'll see it wasn't all in vain. Every loss, every pain, they carved a path you couldn't fake, they shaped the lot to bear, and answers feel like nowhere. Because the step you take in truth is stronger than your strongest proof. And every move you make with care builds something lasting, something rare. And one day you will understand why you had to lose your ground, why everything you held so tight had to fall without a sound. Not to leave you lost in space, but to lead you to this place where nothing false could come along, and only truth could make you strong. Note 10. There's a turning you can't escape when every plan begins to break. When what you built with careful hands no longer feels like where you stand. The road you walk so confidently starts to shift beneath your feet, and all the things you thought were right fade quietly into the night. I didn't see you coming near, didn't recognize the fear that slowly grew beneath the calm, hidden deep yet holding on. I played along, I held the line, tried to make it all align, but something deep refused to stay. It kept on pulling me away, away from noise, away from speed, away from everything I'd believed, into a place I couldn't name, where nothing ever felt the same. There's a breaking of the frame, a letting go of borrowed names, a shedding of the outer skin to meet the truth that lives within. And it won't come in easy ways or fit inside your planned out days. It meets you where you least expect, beyond control, beyond effect. I found myself without a guide, no clear direction left inside, just a quiet steady thread leading where I hadn't led. And though it asked for all of me, every doubt, uncertainty, I couldn't turn, I couldn't stay. It was the only honest way. Some will cling to what they know, afraid to let the old self go, holding tight to fading light, just to keep what feels like right. But I have seen what that can do, how it bends what once was true, how slowly piece by piece you lose the part of you you cannot choose. So I stood still within the shift, felt the weight, embraced the drift, didn't run, didn't hide, let the moment open wide. And in that space so undefined, I left the former self behind, not in force, not in despair, but in the choice to meet what's there. What if the change you fear the most is what will shape you coast to coast? What if the fall you try to fight is what will set your vision right? What if the unknown you avoid is where your truth is first deployed? Not in answers, not in sight, but in the courage to ignite. There's a strength in not knowing, and simply being, slowly growing, in letting go of needing more to find what you are living for. Not in gaining, not in fame, not in building up a name, but in the way you choose to stand, with nothing left but where you land. I began to feel the ground, not from what was built around, but from something deep and still, beyond the reach of force or will. A quiet center, calm and true, unaffected by the view of what the world might say
by step, without a sound, I felt my roots go deeper down. Not to hold what fades away, but to live a different way. A way that doesn't chase the end or bend itself just to pretend, but walks in truth, though undefined, and leaves the false things far behind. So if you're standing in that place where nothing feels like it, a space where everything you knew before no longer opens any door, don't rush to fill the open air, don't force a path that isn't there. There's something forming in the break, a deeper step you're meant to take, because the path that leads you true will strip away what isn't you. It won't preserve what must be gone to build the place where you belong. And though it may feel like the end, like something you cannot defend, it's only clearing what's untrue to make a space that's meant for you. And when you walk it step by step, with nothing certain, nothing set, you'll find a peace you've never known, not from the world, but from your own. A steady ground beneath your feet, a silent strength, complete, replete, that doesn't break when storms arise, because it's something real inside. So take the step, though it feels late, though it may challenge what you've made, though everything feels rearranged and nothing stays the way it's framed, because the truth you choose to live is more than anything you give. It's what remains when all is gone, the quiet place you stand upon. And one day looking back you'll see, through every lost identity, through every fall, through every bend, you weren't broken, you would mend. You were becoming something more than anything you were before. Not by chance, not by design, but by a truth you made as thine. There's a whisper in the waiting space, where time slows down and you lose your pace, where everything you used to trust turns into questions, dust to dust. The road ahead won't show its face, no clear direction, no steady place, and all you have is what you feel, a fragile sense of something real. I've walked through seasons undefined, where nothing seemed to align, where every door I tried to find faded slowly from my mind. I held on tight to what I knew, to every promise I thought was true, but one by one they slipped away, like shadows at the break of day. And in that loss so deep, so wide, I met a truth I couldn't hide, that what I built was not enough to stand when life became too rough. There's a place where all must bend, where certainty comes to an end, where what you thought would always stay begins to slowly drift away. And in that place you're left to choose what you will keep, what you will lose, not by force, not by demand, but by what truth can truly stand. I didn't have a map to guide, no voice that spoke from outside, just a quiet pull Some will cling to what they know, afraid of what they can't control. But holding on too long can break the very core you need to make. I remember standing still on the edge of fear and will, where every thought pulled me apart and silence echoed through my heart. Turn around, go back, it says, stay where it's safe, where you are led. But deeper still beneath that voice was something strong, was something stronger than the noise. It didn't argue, didn't fight, it didn't force me into light. It simply stayed so calm, so true, and waited for me to choose. And when I did, though filled with fear, though nothing suddenly was clear, I felt a shift I can't explain, like something broken turned to gain. What if the unknown is the door to everything you're searching? What if the risk you're scared to take is what your inner self must make? What if the ground you try to keep is far too shallow, far too weak to hold the weight of who you are and all the places you'll go far? I began to walk with less control, less need to guess. And in that space I found a peace that slowly started to increase. Not because I knew the end or had a plan I could defend, but because I chose to stand on something deeper than I planned. And step by step the path revealed, not all at once, but piece by piece. Each moment shaped, each lesson sealed in ways that brought a deeper peace. I saw that nothing came too soon, nothing waited far too long. Every turn, each rise and fall had been shaping me all along. So if you're standing in that place where time feels slow without a pace, where nothing clearly points the way and night feels longer than the day, don't rush to find what's not yet shown. Don't force a path, don't force a path you haven't grown. There's wisdom in the in-between, in spaces quiet and unseen, because the truest path you'll take is one no one else can make. It won't be loud, it won't be fast, but it's the one that's built to last. It forms in choices small and true, in what you keep and what you do, and every time you choose what's right, even when it costs the fight. And when the light begins to rise, not as a flash but slow and wise, you'll see it wasn't ever gone. It's been within you all along. Through every doubt, through every fall, through every time you heard the call, it stayed with you both near and far. A quiet truth of who you are. So take the step, though unaware of where it leads or what is there, though fear may stand along the way, and try to make your spirit sway, because the step you take in truth is stronger than the strongest proof. And every moment you remain built something nothing can contain. One day you will look behind at every place you left confined, and see it wasn't loss or end, but where you learned to rise again. Not by one day slipped away, but by a quiet steady hand that led you through what you outgrew, to become someone fully true. There's a whisper in the waiting space, where time slows down and you lose your pace, where everything you used to trust turns into questions, dust to dust. The road ahead won't show its face, no clear direction, no steady place, and all you have is what you feel, a fragile sense of something real. I've walked through seasons undefined, where nothing seemed to align, where every door I tried to find faded slowly from my mind. I held on tight to what I knew, to every promise I thought was true, but one by one they slipped away, like shadows at the break of day. lost so deep, so wide. I met a truth I couldn't hide, that what I built was not enough to stand when life became too rough. There's a place where all must bend, where certainty comes to an end, where what you thought would always stay. There's a quiet breaking in the soul when you lose what made you whole, when everything you leaned upon feels like it's suddenly gone. The ground you trusted starts to shake, every step begins to break, and all that's left is who you are in the silence of the scar. I didn't know how far I'd fall, or if I'd rise again at all. I only knew I couldn't stay the same as I was yesterday. So I walked into the unknown with nothing left that felt like home. No certainty to hold me through, just something deep that felt so true. It didn't promise I'd be fine, or that the road would ever shine. It only whispered, take the step and trust the path you haven't met. There's a place beyond control, where you can't pretend or play a role, where every mask you used to wear falls away, stripped and bare. And in that place so raw, so real, you face the things you tried to seal. Every fear, every doubt, every truth you pushed without. But there's a power in that space, though it may feel like losing grace, because what's left when all is gone is what you've had inside all along. Not the image, not the name, not the need to win a game, but something deeper, something still that stands beyond your strength or will. Some will run from what they feel, hide away, refuse to heal, fill the void with louder things temporary comfort brings. But I have learned to sit within the quiet place beneath the skin, to let the questions come and stay without the need to push away. There were nights I couldn't breathe, buried under what I'd grieve, every loss, every tear, every echo of my fear. But even there I felt a thread, a silent line that gently led, not out of pain, not far away, but through it step by step each day. It didn't rush, it didn't break, it didn't bend for comfort's sake. It simply stayed both calm and strong, and pulled me slowly all along, through every doubt I couldn't hide, through every part I set aside, until I saw with clearer sight there was a strength within the fight. What if the pain you try to flee is shaping who you're meant to be? What if the loss you can't undo is clearing space inside of you? What if the emptiness you feel is where your truest self is sealed? Not in what you used to hold, but in what still remains untold. I started seeing through the break, not as something to escape, but as a doorway I must cross, even if it feels like loss. And step by step through unseen ground, the deeper center I had found, not shaken by the outer storm, but steady, quiet, and reborn. I didn't need the world to say that I was finally okay. I felt it in the way I stand, with nothing left but where I land. No need to prove, no need to hide, no need to push the truth aside, just a calm I couldn't fake from every choice I chose to make. So if you're standing in that place where everything has lost its shape, where nothing feels the way it did, and every answer feels well hid, don't rush to build what fell apart. Don't numb the voice within your heart. There's something forming in the space, a deeper truth you're meant to face. Because the strength that truly lasts is never built too strong, too fast. It grows in quiet, unseen ways, through honest nights and fragile days. When you choose truth over ease, when you fall down to your knees and still decide to rise again, without a map, without a plan. That's where something shifts inside, beyond the fear you tried to hide. A grounded sense, a steady flame that doesn't seek a name or fame. It lives in how you choose to be when no one else can ever see. In every step you take alone, that builds a life that's truly your own. So take the step, though it may break everything you thought you'd make, though it may cost you what you knew, and show a different side of you. Because the truth you choose to live is more than anything you give. It's what remains when all is gone, the place your life is standing on. And one day when you look behind at every place you left confined, you'll see it wasn't just the end, but where you learn to rise again. Not in power, not in might, but in choosing what is right. Through every loss, through every scar, you became just who you are. There's a quiet edge where endings start, where letting go breaks open the heart, where all you held begins to slip, like fading light from your fingertips. You stand between what was and will be, with no clear sign of what you'll see. Just a silent pull you can't ignore, calling you to something more. I didn't know what I would lose when I first began to choose a path that didn't look the same as every road that called my name. It wasn't clear, it wasn't bright, it didn't promise ease or light, but something deep would not let go, a truth I felt but couldn't show. So I stepped beyond the line, left behind what once was mine, even when it felt unclear, even when it stirred up fear. There were moments I look back at the life I seemed to lack, wondering if I had been wrong for holding on for far too long. But every time I almost turned, something deeper in me burned, not with force, not with demand, but like a steady open hand. It didn't push, it didn't pull, it didn't try to make me whole. It simply stayed and let me see what was always meant to be. And slowly through the doubt and pain, through the loss I couldn't name, I felt a shift I can't explain, like something broken formed again. Some will stay where they feel safe, even if it reshapes their faith in what is real and what is true, just to keep a certain view. Some will run from what they feel, afraid to face what might reveal a deeper need, a hidden call that asks for more than just it all. I've stood where silence filled the air, with questions no one else could bear, where every answer seemed too far, and I forgot just who we are. But in that space so still, so wide, I found a truth I couldn't hide. Not in words, not in sight, but in the strength to face the night. It didn't promise I would win, or shield me from the storm within. It only showed a simple way to walk with truth from day to day.
if the path that feels so hard
is the one that shapes your heart?
What if the loss you can't explain is
Clearing space for something gained?
What if the silence you resist
Is where your deepest purpose sits?
Not in noise, not in show,
but in a truth you come to know.
I began to walk with less
illusion, less excess,
and in that space I felt a peace
that didn't come from outer ease.
It came from standing where I am,
without the need to understand
every turn, every bend,
or where this path would finally end. And slowly, like the dawn of day, the shadows started fading away. Not because the world had changed, but because I had rearranged the way I see, the way I choose, what I keep and what I lose. And in that shift so deep, so true, I found a life I never knew.
So if you're standing at that place
where nothing seems to hold its shape,
where all you knew begins to fall,
and you feel like you've lost it all, don't rush to rebuild what is gone. Don't force yourself to carry on. There's something forming in the break, a deeper path you're meant to take.
Because the truest strength you'll find
is not in body, not in mind,
but in the quiet space within,
where truth and courage both begin,
where you choose to stand your ground,
even when no one's around,
where you follow what is right,
even when you lose the fight. That's where something real takes root, beyond the need for visible proof. A steady ground that won't be moved by shifting winds or changing moods.
It builds in ways you cannot see,
through patience
and integrity.
And though it takes what feels like time, it shapes a life that's truly mine.
So take the step though unaware
of what may come or what is there,
though fear may rise and doubt may stay,
and try to slowly pull away. Because the truth you choose to live is more than anything you give. It's what remains when all is gone, the place your life is standing on. And one day you will look behind at every place you left confined, and see it wasn't loss or end, but where you learn to rise again.
Not through force, not through demand,
but by a quiet, steady hand
that led you through what you outgrew,
to become someone fully true. Where there's a silence after everything breaks, when the noise finally fades away, when all the plans you try to make no longer have a place to stay. You stand where nothing feels the same, no clear direction, no steady name, just a space you can't define between what's lost and what's not mine. I didn't think it would end this way, not in fragments, not in gray. I thought I'd see the path ahead before I ever chose to tread. But life doesn't always work like that. It pulls you far, then takes you back to places deep you tried to hide, to truths you buried deep inside. And in that place so stripped and bare, I met a weight I couldn't share. Every doubt, every fear, every reason I was here. There's a break and you can't avoid, a space where all is once destroyed. Not to leave you empty, gone, but to rebuild what you stand on. And it won't come with answers clear, or take away your doubt and fear. It simply asks you just to stay, and not to turn or run away. So I stayed still, though hard it felt, with nothing left, no cards to dealt, no certainty, no guiding sign, just something deeper, more aligned. It didn't speak, it didn't show, it didn't tell me where to go, but it remained so calm, so true, and slowly helped me make it through. Someone rushed to fill the space, to find a new and safer place, to build again what once was lost, without considering the cost. But I have learned to let it be, to sit within uncertainty, breaking is the start of rebuilding from the heart? What if the loss you fear the most is what will shape you coast to coast? What if the silence you resist is where your truest self exists? Not in what you used to be, but in who you're meant to see. I began to rise again, not with strength I could defend, but with a calm I couldn't fake. From every choice I chose to make, step by step through unseen ground, a deeper footing I had found. Not in speed, not in show, but in a truth I came to know. And slowly what once felt like pain turned into a quiet gain. Not in what the world could see, but in what was changing me. I didn't need to prove my place or keep up in a certain race. I found it in the way I stand, with nothing left but where I land. So if you're standing in that space where nothing seems to hold its place, where everything you knew before no longer opens any door, don't rush to build what fell apart. Don't silence what's within your heart. There's something forming in the break, a deeper step you're meant to take. Because the strength that truly lasts is never built too strong, too fast. It grows in moments stripped and real, where you must face what you can feel, where you choose truth over ease, even when you're on your knees, where nothing else can take its place but honest steps at your own pace. And when the light begins to rise, not in flashes but in wise and steady ways you didn't see, you'll know it came from what could be. Not from force, not from control, but from the deep within your soul that stayed with you through every end and brought you back to rise again. So take the step, though it feels late, though everything seems out of place, though fear may whisper, turn around, and doubt may try to pull you down. Because the truth you choose to live is more than anything you give. It's what remains when all is gone, the ground your life is standing on. And one day you will look behind at every place you left confined and see it wasn't just the end, but where you learned to rise again. Not through power, not through might, but by choosing what is right. Through every fall, through every scar, you became just who you are. There's a moment when the road goes still, when time bends to a deeper will, when everything you thought you knew falls away from in front of you. No sign ahead, no voice behind, just open space within your mind. And in that place, so vast, so bare, you feel something already there. I didn't choose the path at first. It felt like something unrehearsed, like being pulled beyond my plan into a place I don't understand. I try to turn to go back home, to what was safe, to what I'd known, but every step I took that way felt like I slowly lost my way. So I stopped fighting what I feel and faced the truth that had been real. Not loud, not clear, not easy to see, but stronger than what used to be. There's a shift that comes within, not from loss but from within, when all the layers start to fall and you're left standing through it all. No mask to wear, no role to play, no perfect words to hide away, just who you are without disguise, standing face to face with life. And in that space something begins, a quiet strength beneath the skin, not built on what the world can see, but on a deeper honesty. It doesn't rush, it doesn't shout, it doesn't try to push you out. It simply waits for you to see that everything you need can be. Some will run from what they face, chasing time, avoiding space, filling every empty part so they don't hear their own heart. But I have learned to let it speak, even when it makes me weak, even when it breaks me down and turns my silence into sound. There were nights I couldn't stand, the emptiness I couldn't plan, where every thought just circled back to everything I thought I lacked. But deeper still, beneath the pain, I felt something still remain, a steady pulse, a silent flame that never shifted, never changed.
It didn't tell me where to go or show me things I need to know. It simply stayed through every fall and helped me rise beyond it all. And step by step I came to see it wasn't leading over me, but walking with me side by side through every truth I couldn't hide.
What if the place you fear the most is where you find your inner coast? What if the fall you try to fight is what will set your vision right? What if the silence you avoid is where your strength is first deployed? Not in answers, not in sight, but in the courage to ignite.
I started letting go of more of what I tried to hold before, and in that space I felt a ground, not in the world but inward found. A place where I could finally stand without needing to understand every step or where it leads, just trusting what my spirit needs.
And slowly something changed in me, not in what the world could see, but in the way I chose to be, rooted in authenticity.
No longer chasing what might fade, no longer trapped in what I made, but living from a place so true that everything felt fresh and new. So if you're standing where I've been, between the loss and where to begin, where nothing feels the way it did, and every answer feels well hid, don't rush to fill the open space, don't run to find a safer place. There's something growing in the still, beyond your fear, beyond your will. Because the life you're meant to live is not in what you try to give to every voice that calls your name, or every version of the game is built in moments you stay true when no one else is watching you, and all you have is what you feel, and you decide to keep it real. That's where something strong is born, not in comfort, not in form, but in the choice to stand your ground when nothing else is safe or sound. And though it may not shine at first, though it may feel like something worse, it's shaping you in ways unseen into who you've always been. So take the step, though undefined, though it stretches hard in mind, though fear may rise and doubt may stay, and try to slowly pull away, because the truth you choose to live is more than anything you give. It's what remains when all is gone, the place your life is standing on. And one day you will look behind at every place you left confined, and see it wasn't loss or end, but where you learned to rise again. Not by force, not by design, but by a truth you made as thine. And every road you walked alone was leading you back to your own wet. There are moments when it all feels fragile, like everything could fall apart, when the pressure keeps on building deep inside your heart. You try to hold on to the pieces, but they slip between your hands. Every plan you once believed in now feels hard to understand. You stand in the middle of questions with no clear way to go, and the strength you thought you carried feels weaker than you know. But even in the breaking moment, when your hope feels out of sight, there's a quiet truth within you, still holding on to life. You will make it, don't give in, even when it feels like the end. There is more inside of you than the fear you're going through. Hold your ground, don't walk away. You are stronger than today. Every step you choose to take is a move no fear can break. You were never meant to have it easy, you were meant to rise through this. Every struggle that you're facing is shaping what you'll become from this. There's a strength beneath the surface, even when it's hard to feel, and the weight you carry right now is for
is fading and your thoughts begin to spin, there's a deeper source of courage still rising from within. You will make it, don't give in, even when it feels like the end. There is more inside of you than the fear you're going through. Hold your ground, don't walk away. You are stronger than today. Every step you choose to take is a move no fear can break. There are nights that feel so endless, like the dark will never break, like the hope you once depended on is a risk you cannot take. But even in the deepest valley, even when the light is gone, there's a truth that still surrounds you, that has quietly held you on. You are not your fear or failure. You are not your deepest fall. You are every time you stood again after facing it all. So when your strength feels almost gone and your courage fades from view, there's a steady truth within you saying you will make it through. Yeah. You will make it rise again, even through the deepest pain. There's a light you cannot see, still guiding who you'll be. Don't give up, don't step aside. There's a truth you cannot hide. Every breath you choose to take is a stand you choose to make. You don't have to be perfect, you don't have to understand. All you need is just the courage to take the next small stand. When the world feels overwhelming and your hope begins to fall, there's a quiet presence with you that has carried through it all. Not always seen, not always known, but always closer than your fear. In every step, in every breath, it has always been right here. Let the struggle shape your spirit, let the pressure build your will. Every moment you keep going is a moment growing still. You are not too weak to continue, you are not too far to rise. Every second you keep moving is a step toward new life. Breathing, you're still here now, hold on, you'll make it. Somehow look up, there's light ahead right now. This is not the end, you will make it, this is your time. Even in the hardest climb, there's a strength you now can feel that was always true and real. Stand your ground, don't be afraid. Even when your path has changed, there's a truth you can't deny. You were born to rise. So keep moving, don't look back. Even when the sky turns black, you are growing, you are strong. You have been it all along. You will make it. This is not the end of you. This is where your new beginning breaks through. You will make it. This is not the end of you. This is where your new beginning breaks through.
There are mornings you wake up heavy before the day can even start, like the way you've been carrying never left your heart. You try to shake the quiet pressure, but it follows where you go. Every step feels just a little harder than it used to feel before. You look ahead but see resistance, like the road is pushing back, and every ounce of your direction feels like something you still lack. But even in the early struggle, before the light breaks through, there's a steady strength inside you, still holding on to you. Stay strong, don't let go. Even when you're moving slow, you don't have to win today. Just don't walk away. Hold your ground, don't Every challenge that you're facing is shaping what you'll become. From this, there's a fire beneath the surface, even when it's hard to feel. And the pressure all around you is forming something strong and real. You may not see the transformation, you may not feel the change, but growth is often happening in the slow and steady range. When your energy is fading and your hope feels far away, there's a deeper kind of power that is asking you to stay. Stay strong, don't let go. Don't let go. Even when you're moving slow, you don't have to win today. Just don't walk away. Hold your ground, don't give in. Don't give in. This is where you rise within. Rise within. Every moment you remain is a victory through pain. There are nights you feel uncertain, like your path has disappeared, like the future you imagine is no longer anywhere near. But even in the shifting seasons, even when the road is unclear, there's a strength that keeps you standing. There's a reason you are here. You are not your fear of failure. You are not your deepest fall. You are every time you stood again after facing it all. So when your strength feels almost gone and your courage feels unclear, there's a steady truth within you saying you are still right here. Stay strong, rise again. Even through the doubt and pain, there's a light you cannot see, still shaping who you'll be. Oh, don't give up, don't step aside. Don't step aside. There's a truth you cannot hide. You cannot hide. Every breath you choose to take is a stand you choose to make. You don't have to be perfect, you don't have to understand. All you need is just the courage to take the next small stand. When the world feels overwhelming and your hope begins to fall, there's a quiet presence with you that has carried through it all. Not always seen, not always known, but always closer than your fear. In every step, in every step, in every breath, it has always been right here. Let the pressure build your patience. Let the struggle shape your will. Every moment you keep going is a moment growing still. You are not too weak to continue. You are not too far to rise. Every second you keep moving is a step toward new life. Breathe in, you're still here now. Hold on, you'll make it somehow. Look up, there's light ahead. Right now, you're not at the end. Stay strong, this is your time. Even in the longest climb, there's a strength you now can feel that was always true and real. Stand your ground, don't be afraid. Even when your path has changed, there's a truth you can't deny. You were born to rise. So keep moving, don't look back. Even when the sky turns black, you are growing, you are strong. You have been it all along. Stay strong. You're not done yet. Your story is still being written. There are moments when the road feels endless, like you walked it far too long. Every step begins to feel the same, like something's going wrong. You try to find a sign of progress, but it's hard to
change you've been believing for is just out of your sight. You question if it's worth continuing, if the effort's all in vain, and the distance to your breakthrough feels buried under pain. But even in the longest journey, where your strength feels almost gone, there's a quiet truth still rising, telling you to carry on. Don't turn back, don't lose your way. You are closer than yesterday. Even when you cannot see, there is more ahead to be. Hold your ground, don't give in. This is where you rise within. Every step you choose to take is a move no fear can break. You were never meant for instant, you were meant for something real, something built in unseen moments, something time alone reveals. Every time you keep on showing up, even when it's hard to try, you are building something lasting that no doubt can deny. You may not feel the transformation, you may not see the change, but growth is always happening, even when it feels delayed. When your patience starts to weaken and your hope feels far away, there's a deeper kind of knowing, telling you it's time to stay. Don't turn back, don't lose your way. You are closer than yesterday. Even when you cannot see, there is more ahead to be. Hold your ground, don't give in. This is where you rise within. Every step you choose to take is a move no fear can break. There are nights you feel exhausted, like you've given all you can, like the dream you've been pursuing is slipping from your hands. But even in your lowest moment, even when you feel alone, there's a strength that still surrounds you, that has quietly held you on. No, you are not your slowest progress, you are not your hardest fall. You are every time you kept on going after giving it your all. So when your strength feels almost gone and your courage feels unclear, there's a steady truth within you saying breakthrough is near. Don't turn back, rise again. Even through the doubt and pain, there's a light you cannot see, still shaping who you'll be. Don't give up, don't step aside. There's a truth you cannot hide. Every breath you choose to take is a stand you choose to make. You don't have to see the outcome, you don't have to understand. All you need is just the courage to keep taking your stand. When the world feels overwhelming and your hope begins to fall, there's a quiet presence with you that has carried through it all. Not always seen, not always known, but always closer than your fear. In every step, in every breath, it has always been right here. Let the waiting build your endurance, let the pressure shape your There are moments when it feels so heavy, like you've given all you can. When the strength you used to lean on slips away from where you stand. You try to keep your focus steady, but your thoughts begin to race. Every step feels like a struggle in a slow and tiring pace. You wonder if it's time to let go, if you've pushed as far as you can, standing on the edge of giving up, questioning the plan. But even in the final moments, when it feels too hard to stay, there's a quiet truth still rising, telling you don't walk away. Hold on longer, don't give in. You are closer than you've been. Even when you cannot see, there is more ahead to be. Stay right here, don't lose ground. There is strength that can be found. Every moment you remain is a victory through the pain. You were never meant for instant. You were meant for something true, something built in unseen moments, quietly growing inside you. Every time you keep on showing up, even when it's hard to try, you are building something lasting that no doubt can deny. Oh, you may not feel the transformation, you may not see the change, but the work you've been investing is building something you can't name. When your patience starts to weaken and your hope feels far away, there's a deeper kind of knowing, telling you it's time to stay. Hold on longer, don't give in. You are closer than you've been. Even when you cannot see, there is more ahead to be. Stay right here, don't lose ground. There is strength that can be found. Every moment you remain is a victory through the pain. There are nights you feel exhausted, like there's nothing left to give, like the dream you've been pursuing is no longer yours to live. But even in your weakest moment, even when you feel alone, there's a strength that still surrounds you, that has quietly held you on. You are not your slowest progress, you are not your hardest fall. You are every time you kept on going after giving it your all. So when your strength feels almost gone and your courage feels unclear, there's a steady truth within you saying breakthrough is near. Hold on longer, rise again, even through the doubt and pain. There's a light you cannot see, still shaping who you'll be. Don't give up, don't step aside, there's a truth you cannot hide. Every breath you choose to take is a stand you choose to make. You don't have to see the outcome, you don't have to understand. All you need is just the courage to keep taking your stand. When the world feels overwhelming and your hope begins to fall, there's a quiet presence with you that has carried through it all. Not always seen, not always known, but always closer than your fear. In every step, in every breath, it has always been right here. Let the waiting build your endurance, let the pressure shape your will. Every moment you keep standing, is a moment growing still. You are not too far to continue. You are not too late to rise. Every second you keep holding is a step toward new life. Breathe in, you're still here now. Hold on, you'll make it somehow. Look up, there's light ahead. Right now, you're close.